It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! I am Dracula.
Hey gang, James here, also known as DVD Collector 1974. Back for another week in the horoscope. This week, kicking off on Monday, I start the weeks off. This week's theme is Vampire Week. Now, I do apologize in advance. I did kind of cop out on this one a little bit because I had big plans on doing something with Christopher Lee, or Hammer film related. But I work in a prison, as you all know, and January and February are annual training months for us, and we're very, very busy. I'm going to be working 7 out of the next 9 days, and I'll have 2 days off, but they'll be like separated by a few days. So I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of stuff this week. So I watched some stuff knowing that this was coming up, but then again, some stuff I couldn't watch like I wanted to. So I picked stuff that I knew really well. And for Vampire Week, I decided to choose 1987 Joel Schumacher film, The Lost Boys. This, of course, starring Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, Edward Herrmann, Jason Patric, Kiefer Sutherland, Diane West. This copy is actually signed by Corey Feldman. I met him last year at Fright Night Film Fest. No, or Scarefest. I think Fright Night Film Fest in Louisville, Kentucky. I kind of went overboard with him. He is one of my favorite B actors of the 80s and 90s, and he still does stuff today. So it's kind of a guilty pleasure actor for me. I love a lot of 80s comedies, so he fits really good in that. This movie is about a family, a mother and two sons that the mother's divorced recently and decides that she can't make it, so she moves back home with her father, who lives in Santa Carla, California. And of course, Corey Haim and Jason Patric play her two sons, Diane West playing the mother. And they get there, and the boys, Jason Patric meets up with the wrong crowd. They happen to be vampires, and it's the journey of Jason Patric fighting with good and evil. He doesn't want to kill his family, but he's a vampire, and they want him to kill his family, and stuff like that. This is directed by Joel Schumacher, like I said. A lot of people, not so much you people that live in my camera, but my friends and people that I talk to on this side of the world, still give Joel Schumacher a lot of shit. I think it's a really unfair. It all stems from Batman. They just can't let that go. But while I will agree that those two Batmans are not the best Batmans in the series of all Batman movies, if you have kids, they are a fun watch. They are flashy. If you have, like, my son would probably pick one of those two Batmans as his favorite, just because they are eye-catching to children. So I argue that point all the time. I was like, but haven't you seen, Flatliners? Haven't you seen The Phantom of the Opera? Haven't you seen, Lost Boys? Lost Boys isn't a Schumacher film. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's probably my favorite of his films, just because of Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, and being about vampires. There's really nothing about this movie that I dislike. I've seen this movie a lot of times. It looks brilliant on Blu-ray. It's very cheap to find. You can actually find 3-packs of it. Kiefer Sutherland, once again, does a great job in this movie as Michael, the villain. He's also in Stand By Me, playing the same type of character, just not a vampire, more of a biker, or not a biker, more of a hoodlum. Does a very, very, very good job. I really can't say much more about this movie. It is a great movie. You will enjoy it if you've never seen it. Some of you younger viewers that always leave comments like I've never heard of. I haven't seen that one. It's on my list to watch. Please bump it up to the top and check it out. It's a very fun movie, and some of you guys that have seen it will agree that there's really nothing wrong with it. Now, there's going to be some people that don't like it. There's always people that have different opinions. And, I respect your opinion just as much as you respect mine by watching my videos. So, give it another try and see if you like it. And remember, it's a good movie. It's a fun movie. Let's see. Let's read the tagline here. Stay up late, party all night. It's fun to be a vampire. It's hard to read because it was written on by Corey Feldman right over the tagline. I love taglines. So, out of 10, I definitely give this about an 8. And there's really no reason to knock it down to, just that I don't think it's deserving of a 10. As far as vampire movies go, it's one of my favorite fun vampire movies. Definitely not as scary as some, but in my eyes, very well directed. So, Joe Schumacher, thank you very much for Lost Boys. And, oh, there he is, right there on the disc art. So that's Lost Boys. So, thanks for coming over to Horoscope, and make sure you check out everybody else's videos. I know they're going to do some great stuff. I've already talked to them. I know what most of them are doing. So, I know what everybody's doing. So, definitely keep an eye out for that. And, once again, thanks for the support. We hit 100 subscribers really, really fast on this channel, and I know it's because of some of the other members on here bringing their fans with them, and I really appreciate that. When me and Ross first started talking about this and gathering people up together, we instantly knew that we didn't care if it was a hit or not a hit. We wanted to talk about horror movies, and we wanted to do it on a separate channel and have fun with everybody. So thank you very much for coming over and supporting us. And check me out on my own channel, DVD Collector 1974. I do a video every day of the week, and Sundays with my daughter Sam. So hopefully I can keep that pace up. As of right now, this is the busiest 2 weeks of my year, and I'm doing it. So if I can do it these 2 weeks, barring my vacation in the summer, I should be alright. So thanks for the support, and we'll see you later. Oh, and I put on the vampire short for you. Radu. So, I will see you later.